So I'm hiking in an area called Eldridge, northwest area of Yellowstone. It's not actually in the park. We're just a couple miles northwest of the park. A very good area for both black bear and grizzly bear. But with all the trees, it's going to be hard to actually spot them. We may see some, but it's normally pretty hard. But almost as good as spotting wildlife is seeing the fresh signs, especially for bear. Grizzly bear tracks, fresh scat, scratch marks, day beds, that kind of thing. So we'll be moving slowly up through this area, looking for signs and hopefully spotting some. Oh, it looks like we got lucky today. There's a grizzly bear with 3 cubs right up there in front of us. So looking for wildlife, one of the important things, or a couple of important things that I normally mention is to move quietly and slowly. Means no talking, and moving slowly gives you a chance to spot any wildlife, or especially movement. One thing that I've learned is as you get older, I'm 63, is it's an advantage to be older. You seem to gain more patience, and it's easier to move slowly. Now I still have to slow myself down, but as I get older, you naturally want to move a little slower. One reason I notice a lot of young people don't seem to spot anything is they're moving so fast. They're just blindly going fast up the trails, talking, making all kinds of noise, not slowing down to enjoy all the beautiful trees, the wildlife, everything that nature has to offer. So I would encourage older people like myself to come out here and use your advantage of patience and age. Another trick is not worry about how far you're going, but concentrate more on how long you're going. I'm just spending the time out here. So, moving the way I am right now, I can do this all day long, 12, 15 hours. So if you're keeping track of miles, you just end up naturally putting in a lot of miles. Really a nice morning so far. It's a little wet, moist out, which helps you walk quietly. Looks like it rained last night, so any tracks you see on the trail will likely be pretty fresh. Got an elk or a moose moving up the trail here. There was an elk laying right here. Not too long ago, I can smell it. Well, finally got above the fog. Getting up here into some good grizzly bear habitat. These are white bark pine trees. They, I think this year, about every 3 years, they produce a lot of pine nuts. I think this is a producing year, not sure yet. So we may see some grizzly bear up here. So you can see how that plane is circling around up there. I know that plane, that's for the Park Service. They go around looking at the bear that have collars on them, they're tracking them. So one reason I mention that is I've often found grizzly bear when I see them circling. I look in that area and I can find grizzly bear. Now he's been going around and around there for about 5 minutes now. But right there in that area is a place where they put a trap every couple years to catch and then to tag and collar grizzly bear. I haven't been right over there this year, so I'm not sure. But apparently there's something of interest there. This is a white bark pine tree here. Notice all the broken limbs under it. And there is a bear scat. Everywhere here. This looks like grizzly scat here. More grizzly scat. Scat over there. There's more scat down there. Spent a lot of time under this tree. More bear scat.